I got 4 or 5 different ones. Sorry about that. My dumb alarm went off and shut us off there for a minute. But I'm not picky on the brand. You pick what brand you like and what you have confidence in and use it. But the Berkeley Stunna is a good one. Even the old, not Devil's Horse, but the old Smithwick ones. Can't think what they call them now. The top water is the Devil's Horse, and anyway, you can find them at Walmart or anywhere. They're made by Smithwick. They're jerk baits. They're just all kinds. You can spend from $4 a jerk bait up to $24 a jerk bait. Anyway, like I said, you pick the ones that you like and that you feel comfortable fishing, and you'll catch fish. Just have some that's kind of clear, see-through, for the real clear water. And other days, that real clear water, even that table rock shad color works. But for the most part, you want something that is shad colored for clear water and kind of see-through, silver-sided. Whenever there's no sunlight, it's cloudy, then you want to darken it up a little bit. Sometimes I'd throw that old, what is that jerk? I've got some of those things, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I have them in this box or not. I got 2 or 3 boxes of jerk bait. This is one. I carry this one because these are the ones I fish with most of the time. Dadgum, I can't believe I can't think what the names of those are. They've been around forever. But they make a golden with a black back, and sometimes that golden with a black back will flat tear them up when it's cloudy outside. That silver one with a black back, just the old Smithwick jerk bait, silver black back, that thing still catches fish. The clown catches fish. Like I said, you just pick what you want to pick up and throw, and you'll be able to catch fish on a jerk bait. Now, to throw fish a jerk bait, you want about a medium action rod. You don't want anything just too stiff, because that thing's got 2 to 3 treble hooks on it, and you'll pull the treble hooks right out of the fish's mouth. So what you want to do is medium light. You want a shorter one. I like a shorter one myself because I'm not just real tall. I'm only 5'10". So those guys that's 6 foot and above, you know, they can get by with a longer rod. But myself, I like somewhere around a 6'10". Even a 6.5 foot works well too. 6.5 to 7 foot rod, medium light. You don't have to have a real fast reel to fish a jerk bait. It can help in certain situations, but you don't have to have one. And I use it on either 8 or 10 pound test fluorocarbon. And what you want to do, you want to get a good long cast out there, and then you want to get 4 or 5 cranks on it to kind of get it started down. And then you're gonna keep your rod tip close to the water, and you're just gonna go jerk, and let it set for a minute or for a few seconds. Jerk, let it set for a few seconds. Jerk, let it set for a few seconds. You just kind of get a different cadence on it. You know, sometimes you may jerk it once, sometimes 2 times, sometimes 3 times. I never jerk it more than 3 times. And what you're doing is you're making that bait down there in the water when you're jerking it. Just jerking it, this thing just is shooting side to side. And then you pause it. And most of them are suspending jerkbaits, so they just sit there in the water. Now that Berkeley stunner will actually slowly sink, just real slowly sink. Then you jerk, 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 and it's real quick flips, and then it just sits there like a dying bait fish. They'll come up there and eat it. So, anyway, you'll want that. You still want to fish a jig. And then another one of my favorite November baits is the old Rapala DT6. The old Rapala DT6. I use that. I use it in the shad pattern most time this time of year. And I get up there and fish those shallower, flatter banks, sometimes 45-degree banks. And I will throw the old crawdad one too. But I think because November, a lot of times in November there's another crawdad hatch. So shad or crawdad pattern DT6. Maybe sometimes the old DT10. But I really like that DT6 this time of year. Anyway, a jig, a top water, a jerkbait, a crankbait. About all you need for fishing November, December, January, and into February and March now. After the water gets down so cold, below 45 or so, then you usually put the crankbaits up and just throw a jerkbait, mainly the rest of the time. Some people throw a stupid Alabama rig. I hate that thing, so I don't throw it. But anyway, there's the baits that I wanted to talk to you about. Another thing you want to think about in wintertime is cold. You want to put some extra clothes in your boat. You'll need extra clothes. Socks, shoes. Carry an extra pair of socks and shoes in the boat. And keep that life jacket handy. If you're fishing by yourself, keep that life jacket on. If you don't want the old big life jacket on, get you one of those inflatables. Because fishing by yourself in the wintertime can be dangerous. And water's temperature goes down and you get into hypothermia in a hurry. That's the reason you want to carry an extra pair of clothes in the boat. Plus I've got my rain suit in the boat. It's insulated. It helps keep me warm. And another thing